the Brown boys, the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys. So man, let's go to Poo Shiesty. Man, Poetik Flakko broke down this situation with Poo Shiesty. And man, listen here. There was speculation about what Poo Shiesty did, but I don't know how the fuck you blame this on Gucci Mane. And then they said it looked like his daddy telling on him. Oh man, this is all bad. This real nigga stuff, boy. This is all bad.
More evidence in Poo Shiesty and Big 30's phone. And the evidence they found guarantees Poo Shiesty is never coming home. He's going to be found guilty when he goes to court. There's zero chance he beats this case whatsoever.
Suspects involved in the robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Poo Shiesty. Our Preseda Olguin has been on top of this story and has the latest.
Aside from learning that the ninth and final suspect has been arrested, we've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Poo Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and two others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Poo Shiesty's father and Big 30. For background, Poo Shiesty signed onto Gucci Mane's record label back in 2020. And according to the DOJ, Poo Shiesty is the one who set up the meeting to discuss his recording contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
We've been hearing for months Poo Shiesty is innocent. He coming home. He ain't do nothing. The feds don't got no real evidence on Shiesty. Gucci not even testifying no more. What they got him? Some pictures of him outside the studio? Where the evidence that man Shiesty be home tomorrow? Shout out to my brother, Lawyer for Workers, aka Mo. We love Mo on this channel. Mo is an amazing reporter, amazing journalist, amazing lawyer. But Mo been telling us Poo Shiesty was gonna beat this case, and this case is weak for months. The feds just responded back, it ain't. Now, the one thing we learned today, Brett, the feds will conceal what they have.
I knew that dude was lying about beating the case, because if the case was so beatable, why would you quit a case that's so beatable? You this high-powered attorney and you don't want to win, you don't want the money off a case like this? What attorney dropped down off a case like this where you get nothing but stupid dough? Ain't one I know. If it's bread to be had, they gonna get that money.
For as long as they can. So the feds was forced to give us the evidence today because they was responding to a memorandum of Poo Shiesty trying to get out of jail. He was trying to get bond. And one of the clauses that his lawyers presented, yo, judge, they don't got no physical evidence on him. They don't got no real evidence that Poo Shiesty committed these crimes. Let him out of jail. So the feds had to respond back with, no, we got a lot. We just didn't reveal it. And they revealed it all. First off, we learned today that Poo Shiesty and Gucci Mane really only had one little discrepancy in their contract negotiation. Like Poo Shiesty, for the most part, was still on board to be signed to Gucci Mane. He just wanted Gucci Mane to turn over one thing. And because of that one thing is why Poo Shiesty crashed out. The only discrepancy they really had, which makes this thing just all that more ridiculous, Poo Shiesty wanted Gucci Mane to give him back his masters. So they were negotiating this while Poo Shiesty was still incarcerated. And Gucci Mane was kind of receptive and open to all the other demands, but Gucci Mane just wouldn't, under no circumstance, give him back his masters. And that's what pissed off Poo Shiesty and led him to do this. The feds have somehow obtained the messages between Gucci Mane and Poo Shiesty from Gucci Mane's perspective, which shows that Gucci Mane is still cooperating with the feds. So that lie that I guess Gucci Mane stated where he's not talking no more, he's not cooperating with the police, that's cat. Poo Shiesty's lawyer was misled because Gucci Mane is still cooperating. Gucci Mane is still talking. Gucci Mane at this point is trying to get Poo Shiesty life, bro. This is how it appears. So Gucci Mane arrives, and obviously we know the story by now. They bring Gucci to the studio, and they rob Gucci, and they got it on camera where Gucci Mane is signing the release forms. Now, Poo Shiesty got the release forms, but he said it was not enough, so they recorded him, and he told Big 30 to record Gucci. Now, here's the thing.
So, wait a minute. Let's get this straight. We calling Gucci Mane a snitch, even though there was the police present that got to report the crime. He recorded the crime, and he got a contract of the actual crime. And Gucci Mane is snitching? I think the Fed's best witness is Pooh Shiesty. Everything is on his phone, so he can brag about it. They did all this shit to brag. And Gucci Mane ain't have to say nothing.
Until now, we were wondering, okay, do the feds got the video of like Gucci Mane saying, hey, I'm Gucci Mane and I just released Poo Shiesty from the contract? Because that was filmed, that was recorded. Now, we was told when Big 30 was pulled over, he like cracked his phone, he damaged his phone, so they couldn't get in the phone at the moment. But apparently the feds got a way to recover it, and they recovered it. So not only do the feds got statements from Gucci Mane and all the victims present, the feds now have the video of Gucci Mane signing the release under duress with a pistol like nearby. And the feds also got the video of Gucci Mane saying, I'm releasing Poo Shiesty out of this contract. Now these dummies and these nincompoops like took a video of Gucci Mane saying this with a man with an AK-47 nearby. The feds have officially announced they got the video of the robbery. This is Poo Shiesty's daddy walking in with the contract in his hand. This is Gucci Mane right here. This is Gucci Mane right here. This is Poo Shiesty. This is the dude with the rifle as they're getting Gucci Mane to sign the paperwork. Why would you include the dude who is holding Gucci Mane under duress? If you're going to make somebody sign a contract under duress, wouldn't you make them sign a contract under duress without the person with the gun in the video? But they got the dude with the gun in the video. In the same video, Gucci Mane is signing the contract, which falls in line with—
Man, this got to be a joke. And this is supposed to be street shit? This is remedial. This is slow. What in the... Man, this boy's so crazy. I don't even want to talk about him no more. What the hell? This is the dumbest shit I ever heard. You're going to make somebody sign something under duress that you want us to believe that he signed legit, right? Or do you want us to know that he signed it under duress? Like, he's supposed to look normal as hell. You're supposed to have the gun in the background like, bitch, I'll kill your mama. You better not look stupid. Like, you're supposed to be trying to make him look normal as possible. Why in the world would you want to have the actual gun anywhere near a video that you recording, incriminating your damn self? Quit saying Gucci Mane snitched on this boy, man. The boy snitched on his damn self. They sent this video out to a streamer. This video was floating out in the streets. I can't even remember the streamer name. This one light-skinned dude was like, oh, man, them niggas. Oh, gang, I got to get off this live. That shit's stupid, man. He knew that boy was cooked. They sent this shit out already. Because this generation of thugs, they just got to tell everybody they're gangster. Yeah, they don't give a about getting caught. They just want to go down as being legendary. They want to do a bunch of shit before they get caught so we can talk about them.
Gucci saying, which is, hey, he lured me to Dallas, brought me to the studio, pulled a gun out on me, made me sign this contract, which destroys Pooh Shiesty's initial defense of what contract? We don't know what they're talking about. He didn't sign no contract. Because Bradford Cohen, I think that's his lawyer. Bradford Cohen was his old lawyer. When he did an interview with Lawyer in Crime, he says, yo, Pooh Shiesty's daddy going to Staples and printing out paperwork. He was printing out rap lyrics for Pooh Shiesty. He didn't print out no contract. What contract? Now them folks got the contract. Now them folks got videos of Gucci signing the contract. So now that defense is out the window. And if you read through this contract, you will see how absolutely ridiculous that the expectations are that somebody actually signed this with a sober mind. These folks put a clause in the contract where if anything in this contract is deemed invalid, illegal, or unenforceable in any respect by a court of competent jurisdiction, the validity, legality, and enforceability of the remaining provisions shall not be affected or impaired. The party agreed that any such invalid, illegal, or unenforceable provisions shall be deemed modified to the minimum extent necessary to make it valid and enforceable, and the agreement shall be enforced as so modified. So these folks think that the courts will see this contract and that Gucci Mane, a man who's been doing record deals for damn near 20 or 30 years, will sign a contract where it says, hey, man, if this contract is 90% illegal, the courts don't got any right to deem it unenforceable. We would just have to modify this to the minimum and we'll still carry it back to what? This had to have been written by Pooh Shiesty daddy, bro. Ain't no lawyer in their right mind wrote this. They gave timestamps for the video. So apparently
Man, this got to be fall under world's dumbest criminals. Like Steven Spielberg, one of them white folks gonna write a movie about this shit, boy. Yo, if this street shit, well, I'm standing on the sidewalk, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard of in life. What in the... Hey, I'm sorry, because I know it's some of them niggas out of jail, so I don't wanna offend none of y'all crazy. But look here, man. It's funny. I'm sorry. Golly, somebody about to do a movie about this shit here, boy. Dave Chappelle, please do a Dave Chappelle skit and reenact this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man robbery. Or Drewski, you do it. Somebody do this shit, man. What is the dumbest robbery in history? Yeah, say you gonna sign. I mean, sign the paper. Like, this nigga, he didn't know if he wanted to be street or keep it just on the low. Like, I don't understand. I don't get this shit at all. Somebody need to do this shit, man. Please.
It's depicting Pooh Shiesty's daddy holding a document in the recording room. Also featured are Pooh Shiesty and, again, Gucci Mane. At this timestamp, they got like Glover holding a Draco, which apparently like Glover's nickname is Chopper. They got him holding a Draco in front of the recording room door. And at 11, they're depicting RD releasing Pooh Shiesty from the contract. And I think this stands for minutes, by the way, not seconds. This stands for minutes. This stands for hour. So at the beginning of the video, Pooh Shiesty's daddy is walking in with the contract. At 5 minutes, they got a dude outside the door holding a gun, making sure Gucci Mane can't leave. Now they could probably paint this as, yo, no. He was protecting Gucci, right? He was standing outside making sure that nobody comes in to harm Gucci, right? But then at the 11-minute mark, they got Gucci signing the contract. So now the feds got the video. But they got much more than that, though. Much more than that. See, before the meetup, the feds were able to obtain the messages from Pooh Shiesty and his gang before the meetup where they were scheduling this entire thing. They were smart enough to communicate through the app called Signal. I don't think I think Signal works like Telegram to where their messages, for the most part, the feds can't really get to it if the feds really wanted to. However, you got to delete the messages and delete the app if you're going to talk through Signal, because they didn't. Months after they committed this crime and this robbery, while they knew the feds were after them, because they were smart enough to tell the victims, hey, man, we'll give you guys back your jewelry, bro. Please don't go to the feds. Please don't talk to them. So they knew for the most part that the feds were after them, or law enforcement was after them, because they was begging the witnesses not to come forward and they would give them their jewelry back. So right now, they were smart enough to communicate through Signal, because I think Signal would not turn over.
What the hell is Signal? And Pooh Shiesty, your platform too big to be talking about Signal. Now I'm looking for Signal. If I can communicate through Signal, yeah, my girl might not come. My mother, she like a private investigator. Damn, the feds, she worse. She done heard that. Yeah. So you can communicate through Signal and they won't turn it over to the feds? Who the hell is Signal? Damn. And these dudes didn't delete the messages. So once again, how can you say Gucci Man snitched on him when he didn't even call the people over and talk to him? They all text and left the text. Signal, some dumb app scammers use, man, boy. Well, underground world is crazy. They text untraceable text that they forgot to delete the app. Man, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. You can't say Gucci Man snitch because they forgot to delete their app. They left every text. We're going to hit that nigga across the head. Okay. At 11:03, you stand by the door with the gun, okay? And that's how we going to do it. I'm going to walk him in through the back. Them nigga was texting everything on Signal and forget to delete it. God, dog.
Over your messages to the government, but they weren't smart enough to delete the messages after talking about the crime. because one of them, I think it's Pooh Shiesty or Big 30, they still have the signal messages in their phones. This is a Chopper Gang group chat where they have discourse about crimes they're about to commit. I've never seen nothing like this before in my life, bruh. So Pooh Shiesty nickname in the group chat is Michael Myers. Oh, this is dark. Now you could tell this is coming from Big 30's phone because this appears to be Big 30 messages right here. So Pooh Shiesty writes in the group chat, I need 6 30s for Saturday, which one of the informants told them means certified gang members. That's what 30 means, right? And he says, I need 6 30s for Saturday, pulling up on WAP, plus 2 drivers. So again, this is him right here acknowledging they're pulling up on Gucci. He needs 6 certified gang members for Saturday and plus 2 drivers, and he's pulling up on WAP. And they go, overstood. Whoop 2 says, what we need to do. 30 says, bet. Now everybody says, bet. I'm there. Where I need to get to, I'm there. Let me know. I need drivers. And they goes, where y'all trying to leave out?
Man, slam the door on this nigga, man. Man, Gucci man ain't snitch on this dude, man. Man, Gucci man don't have to say shit else. Gucci man, this man built the whole case on his damn self. Slammed the door on his friends, his family. He's some discord and real life killers. What the? This is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. I don't think Gucci man is a snitch. He didn't go there to do no crime with Pooh Shiesty. He's not his co-defendant. He was a victim. He came there with security to do business. This man say his Discord name is Michael Myers. This little crazy for real. And this is only going to add to his mystique because we love killers. We love unalivers. Well, most people do. He going to get more girls writing them. He going to get more dudes idolizing them. The man named his Discord Michael Myers. So people going to give him that credit for being about what he rapped about. This only adds to his mystique or his brand. And that's what's fucked up about the world now. We pretend like we don't like it. But this is the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. Dudes are texting each other about unaliving. I wouldn't believe that the app wouldn't tell on me. I would never believe that. I'm not. Why would you text about that? First of all, I would never participate in that. But why text about it? The mob ain't never text about unaliving nobody. They don't believe in that digital shit. They believe in going somewhere, turning the music up loud and whispering in each other's ear, face to face, that this motherfucker got to leave here. And even that wasn't safe. It was motherfucker across the street listening, penetrating the walls. You can't even get away face-to-face conversations, but you think you're going to get away with a text conversation? Boy, motherfucker, trust anything. The same way that they created hackers that can encrypt it, boy, the federal government hired a hacker as soon as they catch their ass. Listen here, how you break that app right there? You got 40 years if you can't break this app. Oh, shit, I'm the one who invented it. Oh, here you go. They open that bitch up faster, you can say hi to you.